Hey, let's have some fun today on Midrock Crisis on East Coast Pete. Today we're going to talk about Iron Butterfly, better known as the Gadda da Vida band, pioneers of hard rock that led in the development of heavy metal. They formed in San Diego. The height of their popularity was in the late 60s. Their second album, Gadda da Vida, is among the world's 40 best-selling albums. Doug Engel, organist and vocalist, Ron Bushy, drums, Lee Dorman on bass, and Eric Braun on guitar. All but Bushy contributed background vocals. Band became known for genres acid rock, psychedelic rock, and hard rock. In 1966, Engel, formerly the keyboardist for Jerry and the Geratones, as well as Palace Pages, liked the heavy and light connotation of the Iron Butterfly name. He and his friends started as a garage band. This genre probably also covers basement bands and sisters' old bedroom bands. Well, the guys relocated to LA. Where have I heard that before? Ron Bushy, former drummer for Voxman, with Engel and two others, he gigged at Beto Lido's, a club on the famous Sunset Strip. They also played at the Galaxy Club and the Whiskey A Go-Go. In '68, their debut album, Heavy, was released by Atco. After recording all, Ingalls and Bushy went back to San Diego and loved ones and hot meals. The summer of '67 was the absolute wrong time to quit a band, as the Summer of Love was just underway. Ingalls and Bushy had to find replacements or they would lose their record deal. Eric Braun, a guitarist most recently from Paper Fortress, was brought in. Lee Dorman took over on bass, and the second album, Gadda da Vida, was unique for having one whole side taking up a 17-plus minute title track. It started with a meaty hook, proceeded to a vocal verse by baritone Ingalls about a man and a woman finding love in a garden. Then the song jammed on with segments for each instrument, including the famous drum solo, which gave way to an eerie organ part with dinosaur swamp sounds. From Braun's guitar, before smashing into a heavy repeat of the first verse, accompanied by the ubiquitous riff. Now, I don't know how, but the studio managed to cut the song down to 2 minutes and 52 seconds so it would be on radio. And if they hadn't done that, so fewer people would be aware of the song and wouldn't have purchased the album. The radio version was a hit, even if no one had a clue what the lyrics were about. But it had that riff, as endemic as Deep Purple's riff on Smoke on the Water or Sabbath's Iron Man. These are examples of the formula that ended up as heavy metal. Iron Butterfly toured with Jefferson Airplane, who had 2 albums to support in that magic year, Surrealistic Pillow and After Bathing at Baxter's. Butterfly was supposed to follow Jefferson Airplane to Woodstock, but again, the traffic jam meant that Iron Butterfly was stuck at LaGuardia Airport. Their manager sent a telegram to the Woodstock promoters firmly asking that they drop everything and find a helicopter to transport Iron Butterfly from New York City to the site. The Woodstock promoters sent a telegram back with a cryptic message saying that was not going to happen because, reasons. But the first word of each sentence on their polite reply made an acrostic spelling out Fuckyou. Subsequently, many of the bands would not be paid for their appearance since the crowd had stormed the fence, turning the venue into a free festival. Of course, the bands and the performers got a tremendous boost in their record sales and popularity. Iron Butterfly proceeded to play festivals at Newport, Rhode Island, in Miami and Denver, Atlantic City and New Orleans, and their album would sell quite well, but Iron Butterfly would forever be known as the band that got left at the airport. My band in high school had no keyboard player, just a Gibson SG3, a Telecaster bass, and a set of Ludwigs. Yet we were compelled to cover in a Gadda da Vida. I got tired of the song with its barbarian riff and its murky lyrics, but I could provide a reasonable facsimile of Bushy's drum solo. The kids gathered around my drum set to watch every ba-rum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. They never said, "Where's the keyboard?" It was not the organ that was birthing heavy metal. At that moment, it was me. As far as the rest of the album goes, I liked it. Are You Happy rocks. My Mirage was magical. You see things on the wall that weren't really there? Yep, that was what the early 70s was about. Their next album, Ball, reached number 69, but guitarist Braun left when he saw the band becoming more Butterfly and less Iron. Fourth album, Metamorphosis. Now with Mike Panera from Blues Image and Larry Reinhart from Southern Rock's Second Coming, who would go on to become the Allman Brothers. Got that one out. Doug Engel didn't like the idea of his band becoming just another electric blues guitar band. He would leave Iron Butterfly during a tour with Yes. The new band was now missing a vital organ, Pete. They recorded a single, Silly Sally, with horns, similar to Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but it was unsuccessful. This began a turnover of membership. Past members came on to tour and new members, over 50 in all. 50 members seemed to be always available. Capricorn was milk a goat that was past its prime. That kind of thing, you know. In 1987, the original lineup reformed for a 20th anniversary tour. 1989, a lineup featuring Braun, Dorman, and others performed at the 20th Anniversary Fest. I don't think a helicopter was provided this time either. In 2008, Bushy and Dorman toured Europe. Guitarist Braun was not available. He had died of heart failure when he was only 52. And Reinhardt died of cirrhosis of the liver. Dorman had a series of cardio malfunctions. He died in 2012. Engel and Bushy are still with us. Iron Butterfly is dormant, but for 50 years, this Never Say Die organization played a lot of shows and influenced a lot of music, all because of a not-so-little number about the Garden of Eden. Here's a quick description of some of the songs on 68, the album Heavy. A big stone ear is on the cover. It's kind of cool. Surrealistic. It's Art Nouveau sleeve in yellow and cobalt blue and violet. Very eye-catching. 1. Possession. 2. Unconscious power. 3. Get out of my life, woman. 4. Gentle as it may seem. That one kind of sucks. 5. You can't win. and the loach shouldn't sing. 6, solo sucks. 7 sucks. 8 sucks. 9 sucks. Let's move on to number 10. The butterfly theme starts like Backdoor Man, The Doors, but then it goes nowhere. Sucks. In 68, in Gadda da Vida, song number 1, Most Anything That You Want, Girl. 2, Flowers and Beads. 3, My Mirage. Listen to that one. That's the best. And 4, Termination. And 5, Are You Happy? And my friend Tom Fallett, his band Marduk, played Are You Happy at high school dances. I was a junior, he was a senior. Definitely looked up to Tom. Then in 70, the album Ball. 1, In the Time of Our Lives, spooky and in a minor key. I like that. I like me a little minor key. Went to 96. 2, Soul Experience. No, 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 too buffly. The album is more Iron Caterpillar than Iron Butterfly. 70, Metamorphosis. Brawn is Gone. 1, Free Flight. Yes. 2, New Day. Yeah. And 3, Shady Lady. Okay, have me some of that. And 4, Best Years of Our Life. Okay, I think your best years might have been a few years earlier, guys. 75, Scorching Beauty. A Metropolis Robot on the sleeve. Number 1, the title track is Stupid and Awful, and that is not the name of the song. Number 2, I'm not even going to tell you the name because it's absolutely unlistenable. Number 3, Upside Down. Doug, come back, we need you. These guys can't sing. This is near grat the level of WOAT. I don't understand what I was meaning by that. It says something like, this is near grat the level of WOAT. Sorry, I have no idea what that means. And I wrote it. Oh well. 75, Sun and Steel. It's a little better, but if you can't sing, you should know that and not do it. Embarrassing use of a once potent name. There are 5 more LPs and 4 compilations and gallons of oil and multicolored water for the groovy light shows. Wait a minute, I forgot to turn on my lava lamp. Thanks for being with me on Midrock Crisis. Listen to early Butterfly. Don't listen to late Butterfly. Butterflies are not good if they get old. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.